for all high school students. Julie?
Angeline and Janice, more than 300 students at Rockford Public Schools are actually in isolation right now because of COVID-19 exposure, and that's the case for students across West Michigan.
Our number of student cases is still relatively very low.
But the number of cases in teachers at Holland Public Schools is the problem, says Communications Director Jason Craner. They closed school Monday to contact trace and get in touch with people whose kids might have been exposed.
Really, today was just about an abundance of caution and making sure that we were doing all the things that we could to contact the families that needed to be contacted.
Craner says none of the transmission that they know of at this point happened while at school. School is back on at Holland Public Schools on Tuesday.
We are working so closely with the Ottawa County Health Department. We would not open up if the health department was even a little iffy about whether or not we should.
There's no way we could provide in-person instruction.
A similar situation is creating the same problems for Marshall Public Schools, which closed their high school, middle school, and an elementary school to contact trace. The school district superintendent saying they have to close down to contact trace students and their families who were in close contact with positive staff members. And Harrington Elementary School has to remain closed for 14 days because too many teachers were exposed to a positive staff member to keep in-person school going.
At Harrington Elementary, this teacher, after contact tracing, we had 7 colleagues, staff, and so forth that were considered close contact.
Both school districts saying this is expected, they are prepared, and no transmissions have happened on school grounds.
Our main primary job, Julie, is to make sure that we are preventing internal transmission.
And that's what both those school districts again told me earlier today. Rockford schools here in Kent County, meanwhile, will reopen or is scheduled to reopen for in-person classes on October 23rd. Live in Rockford, Julie Dunmeyer, Fox 17 News.
All right, thanks, Julie. The state is